And if I'm gonna have sex with one girl, it better be the best sex of my life. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a busy last couple of weeks. We've been a lot of places. There you go. So as you can see, we have been in many states over the last couple of weeks because of you guys, to see you guys. If you want to watch those full vlogs, you can check them out right here. That being said, today is a little different. Me and K-Cup were talking and she has a lot of questions that she wants to ask me on camera. She's walking out right now so that we can sit in the car and do maybe the most, I mean, you saw the clickbait. This is gonna be some of the most unfiltered questions for guys I think we've ever done. So before she gets in the car, I don't know the questions she's about to ask me, but I will say this. These are genuine questions that she has for me based off of what you guys have asked for and also off of her own heart. Not all of these questions are gonna be G-rated, so that's your heads up. And my answers you may not agree with, and that's completely fine, but I wanna give you guys authentic responses when she gets in the car here in a second. She stopped. Come on! I just scared her.
Mister, don't ever say that me again like that.
Okay, so K-Cup, I heard that you had some questions for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you love me?
Yeah, I do.
That's all. Okay, guys, so I thought that I would take over Noah's vlog and do a little juicy time question.
Juicy time question? It's that time of the day. Okay, let's go. Oh, by the way, before we get into these questions, the reason that we're not just coming out and saying everything the way it is because our audience is very diverse. And on top of that, we don't want to get demonetized by YouTube. You'll know what we're talking about, but you know.
Okay, we're starting off strong with the first question.
Okay.
Is there an equivalent to size matters for girls? Like, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I wouldn't say that I'm most versed to answer this question, but like, first of all, does it?
No, you're not switching this on me.
Anyways.
Does it to you?
In case there's some guys that want to know the answer to that, put it in the comments. Second of all, for guys, I would say there is. I think that people talk about that all the time. Different guys have different taste in every aspect of a female. Like, this is just me talking personally, but like, it's like everything's size. It's like the size of like your legs and everything else, you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, how honest do we want to get here? Do we want to get
the
real?
size of your legs are really hot.
No, I'm just saying, some guys like a girl who's got a lot going on in the back. Some guys like a girl who's got a lot going on in the front. Some guys like a girl that's really petite. And there's reasons for that. There's just different guys that like different things, but I definitely think that size matters and there's an equivalent for girls, 100%.
Weird. Okay, next question. Do periods gross out guys?
Like gross me out?
out?
See, like that's the thing though. As a guy, my idea of what it is not that gross. It's just like, it is what it is. We're like humans, you know what I mean? But like when you girls say that it is something that we should fear, I feel like maybe we don't know everything there is to know about it. And so like, there's always this air of like, but you don't know exactly what you're talking about. Like you're not scared of it, but
Okay, does body hair matter? Okay, so I listened to this podcast the other day and basically in the podcast they were married and like she was like trimming.
Okay.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
And then the guy was like, why are you shaving that off? I didn't tell you to. And I just thought like guys didn't like that in general. Or like any hair, honestly, like underarm hair, like.
You'd be surprised. Like different guys like different things. I feel like if you're in a relationship, that's one of those things you just kind of like gotta ask about, unfortunately. You know? For me, I don't like hair. I think that like I can maintain myself and I feel like I don't like hair. It's just not my thing. I don't like hair under arms. I don't really like hair on your chin. Do you like hair? Do you like my... See if she likes it. Do you like my goatee?
I like it, but not when it's way too long because then it hurts when you kiss me.
Oh.
It's like scratchy.
See, in some girls, I'm very curious.
Like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm very curious. Girls, if that's something you're into, like facial hair, drop it in the comments below because I'm very curious.
Okay, I've never thought about this question until right now. Do guys like feel girls' boobs like when you're hugging each other?
Yeah, we do. We feel everything. Like, it's like...
What? Does it like turn you on? Like,
it depends if we're into the girl.
So you feel other people's boobs when they're hugging you?
It's not like that. It's like, when you hug a guy, it's just like stiff. When you hug a girl, it's cozy. You know what I mean? It's just different. But there's not like a sexual aspect to it usually. I mean, if you do like a girl, any chance you get to like physically touch her, whether it's like a hug or holding her hand or whatever it is, like fireworks immediately.
Okay, what does this feel like? To be hit in the nuts.
Okay, so when a guy gets hit there, I'm not kidding. Oh my gosh, that is one of the worst feelings in the world. Guys, back me up. It's like, it's one of those pains that doesn't go away. It's like just there. It just hurts. It's like, you ever gotten like stung by a bee? How the pain just lingers and lingers and lingers? It's like that, but way worse. It's like a gnawing, like aching pain.
Weird. Okay, do you have dreams about other girls?
In a platonic sense, yeah. I mean, like, there's always like my family's in my dreams all the time.
No, not like that.
Oh, you mean like dreams?
Yes.
No, I haven't ever done that.
Never.
Maybe when I was really into a girl and I was like thinking about her in that light, but like usually when I'm in a relationship, the person I'm in a relationship with, like the reason I'm in that relationship is because I'm like really enamored by that particular girl. So usually that means that like I'm probably thinking about her before I go to bed, and usually I have a dream like that.
What's your biggest turn off?
Smell. Oh no, I'm gonna back it up even farther. I would say that my biggest turn off has to be hygiene, bro. Has to be hygiene.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's gotta be the same for you too.
Yeah.
And I know everybody has their moments, or like after you get home from the gym, it's not your brightest moment or whatever. Like that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people that like just kind of ignore hygiene. They just like, they know they smell, they know that they probably aren't clean.
Like, whatever.
And they're like, whatever. Nobody else can notice. Let me just say this for anybody watching. We notice. We really do.
We do.
Even the people that I know. We notice, guys.
We notice.
We notice.
Okay, what makes guys cheat?
Oh, that's actually a really real question. I would say that my answer to that is, if a guy's mind is wandering, eventually that turns into actions. Like, I believe that if you reap a thought, you sow an action. Reaping an action again and again creates a habit, and habits, given enough time, become your character. And so, like, they say once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't like to judge a book by its cover, but I will say you definitely can still be that way. Or like, if you're talking to someone who's been that way in the past, there's a good chance that you should like just slow down and like really get to know them before you step too far into it too quickly. Because like when you're in that mentality and you've gone there once, it does seem like it's easier. But the first time, if a guy was to cheat and he had some kind of reason, the reason I would think is because he's bored and he's too afraid to break up with you. Wouldn't that be what you say? Like,
yeah.
What makes a girl cheat?
Probably because they don't want to let go of the relationship, but they want to explore new things.
Right.
And they're curious about, especially I feel like if they've like only dated like that one person forever, they're like curious maybe.
Yeah.
But that doesn't excuse it. There's not excuse it at all.
There's no excuse. Would you consider it cheating if you were on a break with somebody and they like were with somebody else in that period of time?
100%.
See, to me,
because like I think you should just break up. Like you're actively taking that break. So
right,
then
that's
there's
what I
no
was gonna
difference of taking a break and breaking up.
Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say. A lot of times guys will say that we're taking a break is because it's like they want to ease you into the breakup process, or even worse, when a guy says we're taking a break because he wants to explore something that was presented to him recently, but he wants to have you
and then
in
come
his
back
back
to
corner.
you. Yeah.
Or like girls do that too. Guys, drop it in the comment. You know, it's like a two-way street. And I feel like when it comes down to it, if your needs in a relationship aren't being met, then you just need to leave the relationship. There's no reason to ever to cheat. And if your needs are being met and you still cheat, oh my gosh.
And why would you want that reputation as a cheater anyway? Just break up.
No, that's true.
Okay, what is being like friendly versus flirting to you? What's crossing the line?
Oh man. Like to me, there are friendly places to touch someone, like shaking their hand, and then there are flirty ways of touching someone, like putting your hand on their lower back. Like hand placement is a huge deal to me physically. There's a difference between flirty and comfortable. Making someone laugh isn't intuitively flirting with them. You know what I mean? Like you can make someone laugh or ask people how they're doing or look them in the eye. There's no problem with that. It's the lingering. It's like the intent behind it that kind of shines through it, that changes the dynamic of what they're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like the best way to handle that stuff is like when you're in a relationship, you just kind of set boundaries and then you like respect each other's boundaries. You don't ever want to change who you are when you start dating someone new. You know what I mean? You don't want to lose the people that made you who you are to appease somebody who's walking into your life right now. But like at the same time, there is compromise in relationships where you're like, hey, I mean, now I probably shouldn't hang out with that group of friends, or I shouldn't hang out with that guy alone or that girl alone, because it's like I don't want to put my significant other in that position. And ultimately, like, I think that's the biggest thing with that. If you were willing to risk it in order to
make another girl laugh,
yeah, it's just not worth it. So err on the side of caution is my thing.
Where do guys like to be touched by like someone they're interested in?
Well, like when a girl grabs a guy by the back of the neck, oh my gosh. Like when
this?
you guys go like this.
Oh. Whoa, I like when you do that. You got big hands.
Oh yeah, she's doing the head scratchies right now. See that? We like that a lot. Or like, I don't know if I'm the only guy who likes this, but I think other guys like this too. When a girl holds your face like there, you feel so loved. I don't know why.
weird.
It's just awesome. Just like as a setup for a kiss or whatever, it's just like when they look into your eyes and they're like holding you like that, it's like, dang, I am the object of this girl's fascination right now. It's the best feeling ever.
The next question is, do guys actually like kissing, or do you only like kissing us because we want to kiss you?
Guys like kissing.
Not says my viral TikTok. It was like a 50-50.
Yeah, I would say that guys like kissing, but of like sex, snuggling, and kissing is third. Say something different. You got a problem with that, guys? Say something in the comments. For me, at least, like snuggling is something you do for like 6 hours. That's such a priority. You have to be good at that. You know what I mean? And like sex when you're married is like one of those things that continues to keep you close together. So it's kind of like a non-negotiable that is figured out and that you're good at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least that's how I feel about it. And if I'm gonna have sex with one girl, it better be the best sex of my life. But like kissing is really important. Like if a girl is good at kissing, it's pretty attractive. And honestly, it always alludes to the fact that like there's more under the surface to get to know in that area. So
True.
here's a little tip. As a guy, we want to be the bottom lip. If you're a girl, let us be the bottom lip.
But sometimes girls don't know. That's a real thing.
I know.
In my last relationship, guys, I was the bottom. And like coming into this one, I didn't know any better.
Yeah, so guys,
So sometimes you gotta give us grace.
don't be kissing that top lip. Kiss the bottom lip of that girl. It's way better. It's like the masculine position, in my opinion. You got a problem with that? Put it in the comments.
Okay, at what age did you lose your virginity?
So I've been in 3 relationships, but a big pillar of those relationships was that I was waiting until marriage, and I never got to marriage. So I'm still in that journey, and it's been very, very difficult to not cross that line.
That's it! And thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure you like and you follow. Help us out as a channel, help me out as a person, but more importantly, be part of this journey with me. I love to get to know you guys.
And comment down below if you want a co-ed channel.
Absolutely. Comment down below if you want a co-ed channel. If you guys want to do this again, let me know and we'll do a part 2.
Koa out.
Peace. That's my mom! Mom! If she knew the questions we were going down right now.